Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be discussing data collection using Kobo ToolBox, and I'm going to be telling you guys the importance of data collection and when is it necessary to make use of Kobo ToolBox. So now we have two forms of data when we're talking about quantitative analysis. We have two forms of data collection. You're either collecting data through the primary source or secondary source. Now, when you hear primary source, we're talking about when you collect raw data, when you go to the field, you take interviews, you build your questionnaires, you carry out survey, and all of the responses you get, these are primary, these are raw. So when you hear about secondary data, we are talking about desk reviews, reviewing what people have done in the area in which you're carrying out your study. So these are the two forms of data. These are the two forms of data collection. Now, when you hear Kobo Toolbox, what comes to your mind? Softwares out there that you can actually use to collect your data. So you would have to build your questionnaire, go to the field and collect your data. I'm going to show you how to build a questionnaire on Kobo Toolbox using the XLS format. I'm also going to be showing you how to sign up on Kobo Toolbox, how to create an account, and just how to go about navigating the world of data collection using Kobo Toolbox. So thank you very much and come along with me. How to create an account on Kobo Toolbox. You open your browser, you type in www.kobotoolbox. So you can see there's KoboToolbox.org login, and there's www.kobotoolbox.org humanitarian response. So you just click the humanitarian response. So you come here, you create an account, you can see it. Under the humanitarian response, you create an account. So you can see create an account. It just takes you straight to where you would need to create an account. So you put your full name. So I'll put my full name. Then you put your organizational name. Then you come up with a username. For me, my username will be this. Then you come up with your email. Actually, your username is also supposed to have characters. So you select the sector in which you so we go with public health, then the country, Nigeria. Yeah, we have Nigeria here. Gender, female. Then you create your password. You make sure that the password is strong. You confirm your password. After doing that, you create an account. For me, I already have an account, and so I would not need to click on this button. But if you do not have an account, you would need to create an account. After creating your account, you just input your password here. So once you've done that, your browser will prompt you to want to save your password. So this is basically how the interface of Kobo Toolbox looks like. So this shows new. When you click on new, it shows you build from scratch. You could use a template. You could import an XLS form via URL, or you could upload an XLS form. Right, then after you've built your form, you have deploy. It shows all the forms I've worked on. Then draft, what you've been working on and you've not yet released. So but I'm going to be showing us how to build an XLS form, then uploading that XLS form onto Kobo Toolbox. So I'll just go to your Microsoft Excel. So we're done with creating, we're done with looking at the interface of Kobo Toolbox, and we're done with creating an account. So I'm just going to be showing us how to build an XLX form using Microsoft Excel. So you open a new workbook. When you open the new workbook, you rename your sheet. You rename this sheet. Please, when working with Excel is case sensitive. So we just make sure we use small letters all through. So you come here, you type survey. The next sheet, you would rename it as choices. Then the third sheet will be renamed as settings. Good. So when you have this, so you come here on your first cell here, you write type. The second one, you write name. Then the third one, you write what? Label. So this is basically how, when we want to build an XLX form, this is basically how it looks like. So when you come to choices too is the same thing, but instead you have lists underscore type, right? Then we have name, and then we have what? Label. So we're not working with settings, so we're not doing anything on that. So now this is what we have here, and I'm going to be working on a research study titled Participant COVID Vaccine Perception. So we're just trying to assess the perception of participants' COVID vaccine uptake. That's basically our case study in trying to build this XLS form. So now, but the first thing I'm going to be looking at will be coming up with our social demography. So first off, I want to create a group to group the categories of questions that we're going to be working with. So I would start with start group, start, end. Then we have begin underscore group. You type it. Then you move to the next tab and write group underscore, let's have it social demography. Let's leave it underscore social. Then label will be, it can be in caps lock since it's just the label. Social demography. The first thing I'm going to be typing here will be age. So we have age, select one. Now the reason why I'm making use of select one is that this particular question just consists of you selecting just one response as a participant. So you have it as select one, age underscore respondent. Right? Then you move over to the next tab and have it as what age do you belong to? So I'm just going to expand this so that we can see what we are working with. We're going to be imputing the options for age. Like I said, I have 18 to 25 years. Right? The second option will be B. 26. Let's have it as 26 to 35 years. We have the next one to be 36 to 40 years, and 41 and above. Yes, so we'll just come here and include, but just doing this just to give a title to the list of options that we have. So the age here, we're just going to drag it down so it reflects that it's meant to be for the listed options. Yes. So we come back to our survey. Okay, I forgot to add here, we're supposed to have start and end. Yes. So this is select one age. So we can have the next should be gender. It will still be select one, select underscore one, but this time around we'll have it as sex. So the name will be what? Gender underscore of respondent. The next would have what gender do you identify with? Yes. So this selection also means that the option you're only going to be selecting one option. So we come to our choices here and we write what from the survey. This question here, this last entry here, sex, here, this last one is what will be the beginning for our choices. So we write what here, sex. Then we can come here and write what gender. Then we can come here and write male and female, or rather not say. Yes. So we'll just have to drag this down here, and this gender we can have it to represent gender M, gender underscore M. The next will be gender underscore F to represent female. I've shown you how to build a survey with just using the select one option. Yes, and we can make this required. This required means making the question compulsory. So you can just come here and write true. True. So this will automatically ensure that your respondent answer the question. So this is basically it for social demographic. I'll just put end underscore group. We'll start another group again. Begin underscore group, right? Group underscore. This time around it's going to be on COVID vaccine perception, right? So I'll just come here and write it as what? COVID vaccine perception. Good. So we're going to start this with the first question, and the first question I'm going to make it select one as well, underscore one, select one, and the first question will be have underscore you underscore been vaccinated underscore against underscore COVID virus. So now this select one, I'm going to include what? Vaccinated, just to differentiate what the question, just to set a difference amongst them. Yes. So having done this, the answer will be either a yes or a no. So I can still come back here and repeat the same question as have you been vaccinated against COVID virus, right? We're making it select one. We're making it a compulsory question. So you come here and write what? True. Compulsory question. So we'll come back to the choices here and write what? Vaccinated. Then we come here, it's either a yes or a no. So we'll write yes. Please, if you have any comment or question, you can just drop it on the comment section. Thank you. So we have it here as vaccinated, yes or no. Good. We are making this question compulsory. So now I'm going to be introducing skip logic here. So it's still going to be what? Select underscore one, still a one choice answer. So here we say if underscore yes underscore how underscore many doses. So we'll repeat it here. If yes, how many doses? So we come here, we make it a compulsory question. After making it a compulsory question, we introduce the conditioning, the skip logic, sorry. And how we do that is to you lock your cell, then you introduce your bracket, then you have it, you introduce this question, this particular question. So I'm going to copy it, control copy, then come here and paste it. Yes, close my bracket, then I'm going to close my bracket. Then after closing my bracket, I would introduce equal to what? If it's equal to yes, with so yes, this is how to introduce a skip logic. So having done that, we have it like this. It's not a choice answer. It doesn't require choices. So I'm going to make it integer. Yeah, so integer in the sense that you will impute a number. Yes, so you just type it out integer, and yeah, there we have it. Then I'm also going to introduce multiple choices. Select underscore multiple, and for this question is going to be still if, because it's a yes and a no answer. So we'll come here now, we write if underscore no underscore this the reason why. So we come here now, we type the question in full. If no, this the reason why. So we make this question compulsory through. Then we introduce the skip logic here by using our $sign. Yeah. Then we would still make use of this first question, have you been vaccinated, since this is where the condition is coming in from. Control copy, then we come here and then we paste it here. Control paste, you close your bracket, and you make it equal to no, and that is it. So we come here and we write if, right? So since it's a multiple choice, I'm going to be using one. Then I'll be stating the choices here. So we have the myth. The reason why they've not been vaccinated is because of the myth surrounding the vaccine. We move over to the second one. We have no vaccination station in my area. The third one will be I do not want to be vaccinated. And the fourth one, I I don't know. So I'll just come down here and drag this down. Yeah. So this will be all. I've shown us how to introduce skip logic when building an XLS form, and I've also shown us how to create group and how to come up with multiple or single choices. So I'll just come here and write end underscore group. Yeah. So I'm done here. So I'm just going to come here and save my work. After saving it, I'll come to my page here, and I'm going to upload my form. So this is how we upload it. Yes, so we have the description, which is to access sorry to access participants COVID vaccine uptake and perception, right? Sector would be public health. Nigeria is a country. Then we create our project. Okay, so this is our form. And now what we're going to do, we're going to preview our form to ensure that there is no error whatsoever. Yes. So this is it. You see, data collection. So it shows the social demographic, that's the group. And you can actually close it. You see, when you close it, just shows the two group, that's the start and end group. That was why we had the start and end group when we were building it on XLS. So yes, select this. Okay, so because you see it's showing that my form is valid, so I'm going to come back to my form here. Good. Then I'm going to edit. So I'm just going to look at my question here to be sure that the skip logic, yes. So let's see the skip logic. You see the skip logic is here and it's functioning. So let's check for this. The skip logic here. Okay, instead of it to show, so yeah. So we're going to preview this one more time. Yes. Okay, good. Yes. You see, here is showing integer. Yes. So when we have no, showing that, you can see here we can select multiple. So this is basically how to create your form and using XLS. So that particular XLS form that we created on Microsoft Excel, you can also upload it on any other data collection platform that you work with, not necessarily only Kobo. So this brings us to the end of our class today. You can ask any question, and please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you.